Hello everyone, welcome back to Classic Sudoku. Let's just jump right into it. I like this. I like this quite a bit. Actually, that's a 1. Okay, let's just write these down because the way this row works, there has to be a 1 somewhere in there. I'll figure out where it goes later. I set a precedent, so I'm gonna stick with it, dang it. I don't care how crazy I am. Wow, look at this pattern. It's kind of cool looking. It's almost like a no sign. Not gonna fill in 4 cells though. Don't got that kind of time. Well, I mean I do, but I'm not gonna spend it like that. What the heck? Why are you giving me so many solves? There's gotta be some big trick that makes this insanely difficult later on. Or something. Actually scared me. I think it was just my roommate. I'll survive. Well, let's just write in what's missing here. Very, very suspicious. There's gotta be something it's building up to. Without these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it looks like. There's a 7 over here. So this has to be the 7. So now this is an 8 what pair? 1, 2, 3, 8, 4, 8, 5. I can figure out this too, because it's missing a 5 and an 8. Okay, this has got to be where it starts slowing down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which I don't know basically anything about. So 5's not go anywhere in here. I don't believe it. Double sword. This has to be 8 now. I think that's a 6-8 pair now. Let me double check it. Yep, that's a 6-8 pair. Look at that. Oh, I gotta stretch. Oh man. Should really take a stretch break after every recording. What else is missing in this cell's logic? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's missing. The 7s are attempting to tell us something. Question is what? They speak to me, the 7s. Where does 5 go in this box? Let's fill out it. This square has nothing in it. What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Sometimes I do miss the obvious. I got so excited when I saw that. I was like, no way! What the heck? That's crazy. Where does the 8 go now? Six, 8, and 9. I think the 8's being unknown is really a bit of a buzzkill here. This has a 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's just like, what doesn't have a number? Let's look at that. Okay, once we're done, what is the implications of what I just did? Let's go through each number by number. Trying to look at this and figure out what it means, but it's just so much info again that it's very, very hard to see. But we have quite a bit of pairs. The 7 is true, it belongs here. The 5 also belongs. Let's just flatten everything. Makes it so much easier to see. the 7 is here, and the 7 is there. Oh no, I can do the thing where I guess again and then I say it. It was really calculated and I'm smart. Because I feel like that's the direction this is heading. What's the patterning? 2 6s, 2 8s, 2 5s, 2 2s. Twos and the 5s overlap, kind of. But there's this 5 in the row that, like, crawls over there. Wonder if pointing the mic towards me does any difference. Hopefully it sounds better. I just don't know enough about 5s. Or 6s, or 8s, or 7s. This pattern is pain. It's this box where 7 can be anywhere that I just don't know what to do about. And they're not overlapping, so I can't do the sword roll. This one block. There's something going on. I feel like that's a 9. But I also feel like that's a guess. Because I also know that this could be a 9. Okay, let's say this is a 9 and this is a 9. So then this would have to be a 5. So this is a 5. Which gives us this 5. Oh my gosh, how did I not see this? In this square, the 6s reach across, don't they? Or the 5s? No, not the 5s. The 8s. No! So much going on here. There's no way cracking the cryptic made a puzzle with more than one solution. That's just not a thing. Okay, if this is a 3, this is a 3 and this is a 3. But if this is a 3, I don't know anything about the rest of them. Conversely, if this is a 3, this is a 3, this is a 3. If this is a 3, I don't know anything about the rest of it. If this is a 3, this is a 3 and this is a 3. I don't know if these hypotheticals get me anywhere. Alright, this is pretty darn constrained. Can you tell me something? Alright, what's the logic? Y-wing bent triple minus row 3 column 1 8 9 row 3 column 7 5 8 and row 4 column 1 5 9. There's always a 5 in either row 3 column 7 or row 4 column 1. So, row 4 column 7, which sees both of those cells, cannot contain a 5. So if this is a 5, and this is a 5, and one of these two is a 5, so this is an 8. And if this is a 5, and this is a 5, this is a 5, and this is a 5, it's still an 8. I really hope this game isn't going to turn into, do you know this obscure pattern for every puzzle, because I felt like I was really on a roll that last time. That's a 6. Double sword slice. I gotta look up that Y-wing thing and see if I can memorize what it is. Because I know I've seen it on videos of his before, but I can't remember. I don't know how you would spot it, is the thing. I think he said it's just... Ooh, interesting. I think he said it's just practice. Like, the more that you do, the more that you'll eventually see. It sounds right, but it's not really the most consistent for me right now anyways. Let's just hope this one is maybe a little bit less reliant on advanced techniques. Considering it came after that one, though, I wouldn't say there's too much hope. But hey, when there's a will, there's a trillion twos. Why is this wrong? Right, because I don't have eyes, that's why. Yeah, I definitely relate to, when he says it's way too hard to play and talk. Sudoku. It takes up a lot of mental energy. But that's also kind of what makes it fun. Well, I like this part. It's kind of... I wouldn't say it's mindless, but when you're just starting out the board and you're just getting rid of the easy stuff, I enjoy that sort of thing. My mom says I should be an accountant. You like Sudoku, why don't you just go be an accountant? Forehead. And look at that. These fours get us another double cut up here. Double swords, excuse me. Forgetting my own terminology that I made up for no reason. Even though there's probably a real way of saying that. Might be scratching my head, but this is not a head scratcher yet. Oh, look at that, I got like a diamond pattern without needing to there. It's kind of cool, it's like a kind of interesting pattern there. Let's look at the sevens now. Simple work is getting me very far in this level. Did that finish up the eights? It does indeed. I'll go on to nines, although I do see this pair here. Oh, actually, since there's a 3 there, this 3 has to be here. It's a 1-3 pair, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. Nope. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-9 combo, and this is a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Combo. I feel like I'm starting to see another Y-wing on the top left of this, because the way it's like looking in this square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9s can go anywhere. Basically anywhere anyways. This square is pretty limited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 4-5 pair because the other thing's also a pair. This has to be a 7-9 to match. I think, anyways. Does that get us a Y-wing? I think it gets us a Y-wing. Because of how the 7s work. I feel like 7s can't be here, but I can't say why I feel like that, so I'm gonna write them down. And then 9s still are blank in this, so I don't want to deal with it. I've been running out of ways to make you better. Since the ones are supposed to done, I'll try that. I feel like this is a wing of some kind. A very strong feeling that that is the case. I've been running out of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is a 4-5 pair. I wonder if a sneeze can count as a jump scare. I feel like it can. I kind of thought that might be a pair somewhere in that square. Got so many numbers down, but nothing concrete. Okay, so once. If there's a 1 here, there's a 1 here and a 1 here. If there's a 1 here, we don't know anything. How do you see these? Because I know there's one right in front of my face right now. But I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to find one. This is a 7. This is a 7. That's a 7. And then that's a 7, which is impossible? What? This is a 7. That's a 7. That's a 7. That's a 7. Which is impossible because that's a 7. But I still don't get how you solve. But I know that... I don't know, it really feels like brute forcing when I do that. But I know that that's gotta be how you solve the puzzle, because look at how many freaking digits I'm getting right now. I just got an absolute trillion of them. The 7s are done. But how did I see it, and how do I see it again? What the heck? I don't get it, but I must get it, because I got it. Okay. Okay. Okay, just end the puzzle. You spot the empty rectangle on 7. I think so? I figured something out about the square in terms of the 7s. That I definitely solved. You can't say I didn't solve that correctly, because I definitely solved that correctly. There's no way I didn't solve that correctly. I didn't do a guess. I used logic. But I don't know how I solved logic. But I used the logic. Anyways, thanks for watching. I might upload a freaking somewhere New York Times Sudokus, we'll see.